Yes, good afternoon. I'm absolutely wonderful. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. Fantastic.
Very good.
Okay, so how is life treating you? Since we are meeting very long time, and whenever we connect, always there is something problem from network.
Yes, I think it's my bad luck.
I don't know why. Maybe yes, network can create problem anytime.
Yes.
Okay, so how is life treating you? How is your life going on?
Okay. Recently, my life going on is really great because before some days I talking to any person. Okay, but I know that I have many mistakes because as a
Okay.
beginner I have many sentence making mistake. I have many pronunciation mistake and most of the grammatical mistake. Okay, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't focus my mistake. I just focus to get fluency. Okay,
Okay.
because I am using these apps only 1 month and talking any people in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
I uh, speaking practice only 3 months and talking with any person is only 1 month. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as a postgraduate, it's very embarrassing for me because our study purpose is totally exam based purpose. Okay, and I think that the speaking English, the paper certificate is nothing and it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you want to improve your fluency. So, what is a fluency according to you?
Uh, I think every single day I have to more and more practice with any person. Okay, but sometimes it's only 15 minutes, or sometimes it's only 20 minutes, or
Mm.
sometimes it's totally off. Okay, that's why I face some problems. So I think if I have many practice and long time practice every single day, I think as soon as possible I will get fluency.
Okay, that is the uh, practice you are telling, like how we can get fluency. I'm asking, what is the definition of fluency according to you? Like, what do you think? What is a fluency?
Okay, so according to me, the fluency is like you. Okay, because you are a fluent, now you are a fluent speaker in English, and I want to be a fluent speaker like you.
Actually, some person think like speaking so fast is fluency. Some think like speaking
No, no, no,
slow
no,
is
no,
fluency.
no.
So
I don't think like that. I just want to think that I speak naturally and slowly, but without any mistake.
yes, yes,
And I
yes.
think
That's it. Yeah.
I achieve this that fluency.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that is a fluency. Very true.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
that is fluency. Fluency means to speak clearly, correctly.
yes, definitely.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So we both are not stranger, but we haven't upload any single video with one together. So for the audience, please introduce yourself. Then we will dive in our conversation.
Yes, definitely. So this is SMS Ravan. In front of you, I am from Bangladesh. If you talk about my academic qualification, I have already completed my post graduation, Department of Accounting Information System. I love sing and I love travel, and recently I also love to making conversation with any person. Okay, and that's
Mhm.
all about it.
Okay. Okay. So
So
now
now
it's my turn.
it's your turn. So you introduce your short yourself.
Okay. Okay. I'm Preeti and I'm a teacher. I work in a private school. And originally, I'm from Haryana, the northern part of India. And apart from my teaching, I run my YouTube channel as well. My YouTube channel name is Easy Way to Learn with Preeti. That is my study channel. I upload especially conversation videos nowadays. But yes, sometimes I upload grammar related videos also. So that's all about me.
Okay, so it's really fantastic. Nice to meet you. And I think when you start your speaking practice? Because I think
Um,
your mother tongue Hindi.
yes, my mother tongue is Hindi, and in Haryana, yes, most of persons speak Hindi, and my native language is Haryanvi here. But that is only a dialect, not a language. In school, that is not spoken. So, um, yes, English. Usually, we speak English in official as a official language. Whenever you are working outside, so we use only English, especially in the school. So, yes, if I talk about my journey of English, so I started this type of conversation in the month of February. Yes, February this year, February 2024.
Yes, it's only statement 8 months. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
great.
yes, yes. And before that, I was continuously teaching, but that time I was using bilingual method, and that time I was making videos bilingual, like transform method I was using. But now I use some only English. This is the result of conversation.
Yes, yes, definitely. Because I think your teaching profession is very helpful for your speaking English. Because when you teach any children or any student, it's you face and you introduce many vocabularies. Okay, and when you teach grammatical things, and I think it's very helpful for you to good at English.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Exactly. When you do any work, that work always give you experience. That work always give you benefit in any term. And I'm from teaching background. That is totally based on education. So it would be beneficial, definitely, no doubt, because I have to deal with students, and my subject is also English. So yes, I'm
Yeah,
using like 6 to 7 hours in the school.
very good. So, how is your dance going on?
Dance. Actually, that is my hobby. I like listen to music and dance. So whenever I feel irritating and I feel bored, so that time if I have time, so I like listen to music and then I start dancing also.
Yes,
I never do any. Yes, I never do practice for that, but yes, it's my hobby.
and I think it's makes you happy.
Yeah, definitely. Because hobbies always create interest, like in which you are interested. So that's why, especially music, if we talk about music, so I think most of people, majority of people make their fun, make their mood with the help of music. So I'm also one of them. I'm also music lover. So that's why whenever I get chance, I
Yes,
listen to music.
yes, very good. So you told that you dancing without any practice, but when I watch your video, I think you are a professional dancer. Okay, I
No, no,
really
no.
impressed.
Thank you so much for your
And
praising words.
most
But yes,
welcome. And you are very good at English as well as dancing.
oh my God, thank you so
And
much. Actually, I'm
I
also a
think
learner.
okay, okay, okay. So lots of love and best wishes for you. And I think it's good enough. You have already many verses. You are a English teacher as well as a speaker as well as dancer. Okay, that's great.
Yes, dancing is my hobby and teaching is my profession. And yes, and now YouTube also because whenever I get
Yes, yes,
chance,
yes.
whenever I have time, so I'm always ready to connect with people like on Skype because this type of interaction with the people always give us energy, always give us something new. So that's why I always feel like whenever I have 1 or 2 hours or maybe half an hour, so I can do one conversation in a day. I haven't much time like many other YouTubers are doing. They are spending 4 to 5 hours, so I don't have such type of time. But yes, whenever I get time, I always utilize that in a productive way.
Yes, it's very good. So, as a teacher or
Mm-hmm.
as a skillful person in English, you are. So, could you explain something? How can expand my vocabulary store, or how can I skill to vocabulary, or
Mm-hmm.
using with any vocabulary apps or something or anything like that? How can I improve my vocabulary problem?
Actually, this is not only your problem; it is mine and as well many other learners' problem as well. Because on day-to-day life, if we are not making the habit of reading, especially because I am not a bookworm, I have lots of books, but um, I read those books only when it is required, only then. So, which I personally, get knowledge from other side, other YouTuber side. Like reading should be in our habit on day to day life. At least 1 or 2 hours we have to spend in reading as well for speaking. So, but yes, I always stay away from books, especially fictions, non-fictions, these type of extra books. I like to read story books only and syllabus books, my syllabus books, because when you are into the habit of reading, so definitely whatever reading, like newspaper reading, story books, and any fictions books, because books always give you new vocabulary. Books can give you new vocabulary, and through reading you can get. And sometimes, like if you are hearing others, you are watching others YouTuber conversation or maybe English podcast. So if you are listening very clearly, very carefully, so that time also you will definitely find 1 or 2 word in new from that conversation or that podcast. Definitely you will find out. And we have to write down first that word, then try to find out the meaning if you don't know, then try to utilize that word in different sentences. Suppose I have one word, so I have to utilize, I have one word, that is reciprocate. Reciprocate, it means to inculcate, uh, to express in a different way our thoughts and ideas. Okay,
So
reciprocate.
it's any apps.
No, 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 no. I'm not telling about any app. I'm just telling you how we can learn new vocabulary words. I never follow
Yes,
any new app. Yes, I'm not following any app, and I'm not doing advertising of that app. I'm telling you which method we can follow to learn new vocabulary. And
yes, yes,
it
yes.
is, yes, it is one of the very important, only through reading. Only through reading and through listening. Listening also give you new words, and through reading, like loud reading. Suppose you have one book, story book, you can take if you are interested in the stories. So start loud reading. When you will read 1 or 2 pages, so definitely you will find any single word new, and try to find out the meaning of that word. And then in 24 hours try to use that word again and again with the help of different sentences, so that that word will be familiar with your mind, and you will not forget that word. Only then you can use that word in your speaking next time in communication, in conversation. Okay, so this type of method we can use, we can follow to learn new vocabulary. I think this is because I know only this method.
Okay, so yes, it's totally correct, and I'm totally agree with you. Okay, and um, reading any story or as well as every single day reading a newspaper is also helpful for our uh, vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. Yes, if you are in the habit of listening news, like if you want to listen news, because many persons are there, they can spend hours to hours by listening news. So if you are very fond of listen to news channels, English news channel. So that time also you can find out at least one or two new words, and you can write
Yes,
down that those words. You can find out the meaning of those words. Then you can utilize those words in your speaking. So this is also one of the important and well-known method of learning vocabulary words, because new vocabulary and new words, fancy words, always make our communication attractive.
yes, definitely. So, I asked you, do you have any vocabulary apps? Because of a girl told me, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Indian girl told me on apps. It's totally vocabulary and it's very
Mm-hmm.
helpful. So when I install these apps and I was this apps is totally English to Hindi, and this apps has no any English to Bangla system. That's why it's my bad luck and it's not helpful for me. But I realized that it's very helpful for vocabulary problem. But it's totally English to Hindi.
Which app is that?
Hinkus. English to Hindi,
Okay.
Hinkus.
I don't have any type of knowledge about vocabulary apps, because I
Yes, yes.
never download and start any type of app for vocabulary. Usually, I for like listen others, and sometimes if I have time, so then I always go with the reading.
Yes, it's the best way to learn vocabulary. Okay.
Yes, yes, because I can understand if you want to improve your speaking, and if you want to get good jobs, if you want to go outside for getting a job, for that you have to face interview. And if you have already faced any type of interview, so you can easily understand this type of question you have to face there. Generally, in most of department, the HR department always asks us similar question, tell us about yourself, why we hire you, tell me something, any special quality about yourself. So these type of questions they ask only just to know how your speaking is. Okay, only they just check your knowledge of speaking, how much fluent you are. They are not interested in your personal life, but they ask these type of general questions. So usually which I also face so many interviews for school, and there I have also faced these type of questions, because in schools also HR department and interviewer ask these questions, tell us about yourself and why we hire you, especially why we hire you. So they just want to ask your special qualities.
Yes, obviously. So now you stay in your school.
No, now I'm at home.
Oh,
That's why
good,
I'm
good.
connected. That's why I'm
So
connecting you. In school it's not possible.
okay, so today holiday.
Yes, today is
Okay, okay,
holiday.
very
That's
good.
why I'm connecting you. Okay, any
So
queries from
do you have any question?
um till now did you face any interview?
Any job interview?
Yes.
Yes. I recently I got a job, and as
Okay,
soon
you
as possible, I will join a job.
okay, okay. Are you already working there?
No, as soon as possible, I will join.
Okay, okay, okay,
Because
okay.
after
Have you
completing my studies, I have achieved driving skill and computer. I finished computer course skill, and recently I tried to achieve speaking English skill. Okay,
okay, okay,
and I think I will join a job. It's estimate 1 month.
okay, okay. Until now, how many interviews you have faced?
Uh, Not more. It's 6 or 7.
Okay. And
And
what was your experience?
when I doing in my MBA, I have 2 semester and every semester has 5 subject. So that time I face my all subject interview. Okay,
Okay.
that time I face 10 time interviews.
Okay. So what was your experience there?
So I think the examiner focused on our mind or attitude. Okay, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter how many questions you can answer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they are focused on our attitude and our mind. Okay, and I how can I feel, or how
Hmm.
is my feelings. Okay, when I feel very nervous, or when I feel very
Hmm.
shy and I don't talk with others face to face. Okay, that time they are, I think they are cancelled me. Okay, but
Hmm.
I know about this matter more and more, but I try to explain something, and I try to encourage this topic, and I say I think that time they are feel good. Okay, and I realize that the confident attitude and mind is most important for Viva board.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. The interviewer is always an expert person. So, and or maybe the team of experts. So they always, when they ask, they are not getting the answer. They are catching so many things, so many skills in you. So they always check confidence level, your eye contact, your body language, how you're sitting,
Yes,
how you're behaving. So yes,
yes, they also
yes,
focus gesture, posture. Okay, so first time
yeah.
when I go to interview room, and then when I came in room, and so in front of the door, when I say, "May I come in, sir?" Uh, they are said that yes, please. So when I entered this room, uh, that time they say, "Take your seat, give me your signature, and introduce yourself."
Mm-hmm.
At that
Yes.
time, they are, I think, my five teacher has in there, and they are throw any question after finish my
Mm-hmm.
answer. Okay, question and question, question and question. I
Yes.
that I really feel confused.
Mm-hmm.
How I can answer their question?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is the technique. This is the technique of how they, sometimes like any well expert and well deserving candidate is sitting there, maybe well confident. He or she can be feel shy and nervous there, hesitate there in front of 4 to 5 members.
Yes, that's
And
why they are asked me many questions at the same time.
yes, 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 because they just check the face expression. Now,
Yes,
what he or she is feeling. Yeah.
yes.
And that rejection always give us something new, something lesson. Like if you are getting rejection there, so definitely after rejection you are getting like this type of questions can be asked in an interview. So that is also the part of learning.
Yes, so I think you have many knowledge about Viva, or you know all things in study or in your background subject. Okay, but if you don't face any Viva, so when you first time go to face any Viva, I think you really shocked. Okay, because
Hmm.
there is experience is main things.
Hmm. Yes, definitely. If I talk about my starting journey, so that time I was also very nervous because I started my teaching in a very early age. So that time I was not able to speak single sentence of English.
Yes,
And
usual. And when I also came in front of the camera, I lost my all words, and I can't talking anything in English. Okay, that time I feel very embarrassing.